Let's try. So, what do I think about God? I don't believe in any God. What do you want to learn about it more? I'm not a believer. He left. Interesting. Okay, Booba, it's your turn. Okay. You don't want to talk? Seemingly, you don't want to talk. Hey, hello, Daniel.
Yeah, how are you, philosopher? Yeah,
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I was working, so I have some minutes now. I am in my free time, and yeah, that's all. What about you? How was your day?
That was okay.
Okay, it's cool.
So, I hope you have seen the topics here.
What did you have a topic?
Yeah, I did have a topic.
Oh yeah. I am looking now. God's existence. Okay. So okay. Do you believe in God, or do you want to debate about this topic?
Want to debate
Which,
about this topic?
yeah, I can debate. It's interesting. I live in Madrid, in Spain. Oh yeah, I'm a Christian. Yeah, but I am not a religious person. My family is Christian. Yeah, that's okay for me. I say okay. My father, my mother is Christian. Yeah, I have to be Christian person. The most important thing, in my opinion, is the values. The values, because you have to be a good person. And that's all. I believe me. I believe in God, but I am not so religious. Yeah. What do you think?
Then there's nothing to discuss. That's what I think.
Okay. Do you agree? Do you think something similar about God?
Do I think something similar about God? What does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I told you what I think about religion. I told you that, for me, religion, it's not a very important part of my life. The most important thing for me is the values, because, in my society, I have values. You have to be a good person. You don't
Learned that.
have to steal,
I learned
lie.
that.
Yeah. Is it the same for you, or it's different for you?
It's a little bit different for me.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, because I totally don't believe a God exists.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's good for me. I told you another releases. Okay.
Hey, Paul, welcome. You guys maybe should stick to James' channel today because I believe it's gonna be so boring today here.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Um, it took like half an hour to just go live, and yeah, we are doing so bad. Hey, Mir. It's like Mjolnir.
You
Yo,
mirror on the wall.
Like beer.
Jordan?
Anyway, anyway, we might have maybe later on. Oh, let's try quick jump when there are people here. Maybe we can catch people this time. What people? Are you guys ready?
Go for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
jumping. Let's try with people this time. Ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. Ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Wow, it's taking some time for them to join. Welcome back. Oh, in case, let me send a link.
Have we had Christ's disciple back since James had that conversation with him like 2 weeks ago?
Christ disciple?
Yeah, Christ's disciple.
I forgot him.
I wish he'd come back. I love talking to him.
Okay, Christ disciple. Oh, okay. Like there were two guys, right? Madison and Chris disciple, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, now I remembered. Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey, how you
Okay.
doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing okay.
Oh, wonderful. Am I interrupting anything, guys? Were you talking?
We are just looking for people to start a discussion here.
A discussion? Let me read the well. Is it? Can I read it? The welcoming the topic philosophy live on YouTube. This stream is live on YouTube. It's better now. If it bothers you, please do not participate. Topic God existence. Oh, okay. It's outdated kind of topic, isn't it?
Outdated?
So yeah, it's
Ah,
like people already have talked about this, like existence of God millions of times. You
okay.
cannot
And
just like convince religious people. They are just like stubborn, just like you know.
it's true that they're stubborn, but it's false that you cannot convince them.
Yes, because they were born like this. Like somebody was like I'm not religious, but I can never eat pork. For example, like I was raised to hate pork and not eat it and stuff, and now it's like a phobia inside my head. So even like whatever, whenever like you talk about pork and how delicious it is and blah blah, and then that I can never eat it. So I think it's an idea that's installed in their mind since they were kids.
Yeah, but you can change
I
their
think
minds. I
that
mean, I was raised as a
yeah,
believer,
I
and
think that
stop believing.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have
No, well,
examples
maybe
of
you
that all
had
the
some
time.
different experiences. But I think
No,
if you want to change, you have to change them from the like you change education, from elementary school. Yeah,
False.
and wait
People
until the current people die, and then you know
hassle.
that
People can
that should be
change.
possible.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but it's difficult and it takes a lot of time and
Okay,
resources. You can focus
I
that on
can agree
something
on
more
that.
useful.
I can agree on that partially. I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of sources you need to
Good
change,
afternoon.
but you can change. Even if it's hard, you can change.
Hello.
Good
I don't
morning.
know. With it, like thankfully, like scientists, they don't care about this. Like they do their work and stuff away from all these chaos and people who believe and disbelieve they fighting. But yeah, but the interesting thing is like even religious people now are using scientific findings in their favor, which is funny.
for what though? It's
Yeah,
scientific.
like sometimes they say, okay, this is like this scientific finding. This look, this exact thing was written in my holy book, hundred of like the year like thousands of years ago. So this is a proof that my religion is right and stuff. This kind of stuff.
Yeah, that are garbage arguments.
Yeah, that's true. But they convince many people with it. Okay, I might join later. So, where are you guys
Okay,
from, by the way? Like, philosopher, are you from Europe?
from heaven.
Oh, okay. So you don't like to share this kind of stuff. Okay. It was really nice talking to you. I'll be back later.
Take your time. Bye bye.
Okay, have a good one.
Hey, Valid, are you a believer? Valid. Okay, Valid was busy. What about you? Shahagi actor.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
can you
fine. What
hear
about
me?
you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. And where are you from?
Okay, you're moving your mic a lot. I'm gonna mute you. You should stabilize your microphone. Okay.
Yeah, I said, like, where are you from?
Then I said you should stabilize your mic. Okay, Valid. We're back to you.
Are you the American pupil?
Are you there, American people? Hey,
People.
are
Yeah,
you
we are
hiding?
here.
Are you
I don't
hiding?
speak English.
You don't
What?
speak English and you joined an English room.
Don't speak English good.
That's not cool, okay? We need people who speaks English valid. And we have lost the other guy also. Hello world. May Brahim Hamada. Hamada. Okay, different names.
Yeah, hi,
Hey, hi.
Lucifer. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Fantastic, bombastic. Nothing to
Fantastic,
complain.
bombastic. Okay, nothing to complain.
Yeah,
You don't have hemorrhoid.
actually, everyone have.
Not everyone. But you're not complaining about that?
Yes, of course. I'm not.
Okay. So
Okay,
I hope you
may
have
I?
seen I hope you have seen the topics here.
What are you doing here?
I'm talking to
In
people.
this website. What's your purpose?
Talk.
Oh, just speak with people.
What can you do more?
Yeah, you can practice English. You can have fun.
While
That's
talking, you're doing that, right?
what's the main purpose. You know.
Oh, there are a lot of purposes.
Okay, see.
Yeah, but nowadays,
Can
when
I
you're
ask a question?
yes, you can.
What do you from? Where are you from?
I'm gonna mute you one more time. Please read the topics and please don't ask irrelevant questions, okay? You said your English is not good, and that's not good for us. That's
No,
why
my English is very good, and I am speaking English, and I will what how it's work this application.
okay, you should start reading things first. You have a screen,
Okay,
right?
okay,
Do you
You
see a
should find
message?
like a.
yes,
And read, please.
and shush. Okay,
And shush, yeah. Am I wrong? He said his English is not good, right?
Yeah,
That's what he said, and now he's saying opposite. Anyway,
just stick to the beginner channels, beginner rooms.
we could try again. Let's see. I hope he can read and understand the welcome message. We have Didi and Akash and Shalway and Red Flag. Hello world. Okay. And we have Lynn. Hello guys, hello guys. I hope you read the topics here. But if you don't read, I can just say topic is God's existence. And we have a specific question. What if you chose the wrong God? If you want to engage with this topic, you should know that this is live on YouTube also. Don't complain me later on. I didn't know that, and then etc. I do my best to tell you that this is live on YouTube, and you guys don't read, and then later on you guys complain a lot about that.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I didn't get what do you mean by live on YouTube.
I am screen sharing to YouTube, streaming there. Click on this guy's profile, Mir. He's watching right now from YouTube.
Actually, there is nothing here. Uh,
Where?
Your screen, I mean.
There's nothing.
Yes.
How come? Anyway, that's weird. I don't know what he means. But anyway, we have Riaz Khan. We have Daniels Davia.
Hello.
Hello. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we begin?
It's Shalwa.
Shalwa. Okay, Shalwa. Oops, it's the same link. I'm sorry.
Where are you from?
From heaven.
No, I'm in country.
Heaven.
Or what do you think where I'm from?
I'm gonna mute you.
According to my name.
Okay. Should we wait more? Should we give more
Hi
time?
guys.
Hi,
Hello
Daniels.
guys. Hi, my pleasure.
Hey, man.
Yeah. There's I was reading that's a nice topic today.
Oh, cool.
Gas instances. Yeah.
Many people don't
Uh
read and many don't understand.
okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm Christian.
You're
I
Christian.
yeah. I have um I think that God exists for my religion, yeah. But I suppose many people have different gods in this world.
Yeah, many people believe in different gods. That's why I'm asking, what if you chose the wrong god?
Well, that will be a big problem.
Big problem. Why?
You choose wrong God is depend of the person needed, I suppose. What the person is looking for in this world. If the people looking for pleasure, you have a God for the pleasure. If you have God for you need someone or something, sorry, choose one God. I suppose the people think that philosophy looking for God for needed, yeah, for need something. The people need to the feel the empty souls. Yeah, got it.
Not
Um,
getting?
yeah, looking for to feel all the needs. but I don't know exactly if you can choose wrong God or or correct God. Yeah, I feel by my own thoughts, I have a good God, the better gods. Yeah, by my religions,
Yeah, that's what you believe.
but my religions or my how can I say create thinking in something special. Yeah, is the Jesus Christ, the God. Yeah, that's my religion. Jesus Christ, the God. So I had the opportunity to meet him. Yeah, because it was at the process looking for him. I met
You
him.
met Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, could you
Yeah.
describe that experience to us?
Well, I can describe how do you feel with his presence. That was a wonderful opportunity. I have 10 years looking for him, around 10 years. And in 10 years, I have the opportunity to watch him one time.
Where did you see
Yeah.
him? Like, how did you? What do you mean you watched him? Or maybe you can explain like what your experience was.
Well, I have it was visiting me one time because I tell him I need to see you because I don't feel I don't wanna feel like an other person, just one religion. I need to see him. I need to talk with him. I need to talk with you. But that was my question. See, uh, that was a wonderful moment. Really, that was a wonderful moment. But
Well, I'm just trying to understand. Like, you're. Can you kind of describe what it was like? When you said that you met him, maybe there's like
yeah,
maybe you're just not using the right word, the right English word or whatever. But you physically saw some sort of being in front of you.
yeah, yeah. How can I describe him? Well,
Did he look like a
this
guy, like a
looks.
man?
Sorry.
Did he look like a man,
Yeah, it's
like an
like a man,
hombre? Okay.
like a person normal. Yeah, I talking about the person that he died for us. Yeah, for the human person, Jesus Christ, that coming. Yeah, he looks like a normal person. He is a he tall is more or less um, 5'9" Yeah, he looks like a person normal like us. He's the
And
same like
where
us.
did you see where did you see him? Were you out like out at the mall, or you were out at a shopping center, or he was in your room or in your house?
Oh, I was at house. I was in my house. Yeah, I was in my house. I have the opportunity to meet him, and he looks like a person normal. Yeah, I can describe the peace. Do you feel peace when the presence of him is beside you? Yeah, you feel protected. You feel safe. I can describe the feelings. Do you
Daniels,
feel? Yeah.
how do you know that it was not a dream?
Sorry, ring.
How do you
You
know it was not a dream?
okay, was a dream. Yeah. No, that was a dream. I was wake up.
How do you
I
know
was wake.
that was the case?
Uh, well, people can confuse the dream visions.
That's why I'm asking. Like maybe you confused dreams and reality.
Yeah, because that was reality. Because
How
the
can you confirm
feeling
that?
you feel it's not a dream because I
How
was
do you
wake
know
up.
that? Like you're just claiming it was not a dream, but how can you confirm that?
It's not a dream.
How can you know that it was not a dream? Like how can you confirm that? You just believe that it was not a dream, But I think that probably it was a dream and you confuse.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm talking to you now. I suppose this is not a dream. Do you
Yeah,
think this is a dream?
yeah, I don't think this is a dream.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I feel the same perspective of
Okay.
the reality.
Okay. I had sex with a unicorn and I claim that this was not a dream. Now, do you trust me? Do you believe what I say is true?
Well, the unicorn don't exist.
They exist. They came to my room and I'm a creepy
Okay.
person.
No, yeah. Well, in that perspective, that will be true because you have
That's true. You think
a,
that was
a
true.
toy. You have a toy unicorn in your room.
Oh no, it was not a toy. It was real magical unicorn.
Well, I suppose that can be true. I believe you. If you
Can
say
you
so, I
believe?
believe you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I believe you because um, the unicorn is. I know what is that exactly.
Okay.
It's yeah. You can see many things in the world, strange things. But if you say so, but I think that's a lie. Yeah. But if you should maintain your reality, I can say I know what exactly what you watch.
Okay. So like okay, I believe in you. It was not a dream. How do you know it was not a different person who were mocking you? Like
Ah, yeah.
someone who has long hair just came to your house and just said, "You know what? I'm Jesus." And you just believed. What if that was the case?
Yeah. It's a little bit it's a little bit weird to explain that because our spirit know who is him. It's so weird because it's it's other it's like it's like a truth. It's like you know the truth. You know who is him because he's the truth. Yeah,
How
it's
can
it's
you
so
know who
weird
is he,
because
Daniels? Like, if someone claims that he's Jesus, how can you know the difference?
you feel peace. You feel something
I
special,
feel
really.
peace when I see some people.
Yeah, when it's no people, no, not everybody. You feel more joy. You feel
Oh,
more peace. You feel more.
yeah,
It's
like
the
I feel the same when I see my girlfriend. Yeah, I feel it also. But that doesn't mean when you feel so good, that doesn't mean the person is divine.
yeah, yeah. But in that um, environment, you can feel the environment, that moment, and the
Yeah,
knowledge of your soul. Know he is who is him or who is the person in that moment. It's amazing, really, but it's something you can explain it. You need to live it. You need to live that moment, but because it's weird to explain it. The I invite to every people to live that experience
yeah.
just for looking for who is him. Yeah, if you want to know who is him, you just to ask the question him. Yeah, in
Could you
your
have him
room, in
call
your
in? Could you have him call into the show? Call into the stream here.
encounter.
No, if you could maybe get the Jesus character to call into our show here onto the stream.
I can understand you really. My English is not good.
No, I'm just asking, is it possible to get him to get Jesus to call in? Like for Jesus to be on the stream.
Uh, watch Jesus in the street.
No, es posible que Jesús puede llamar in esto stream or
How they call him in the street? What is a street?
stream in the stream here a key.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Um, well, I
in,
don't know
in free
if he
talk.
has.
Que no, Daniel.
No, it's,
Queremos
no, I
hablar
think
con
that
Jesús.
okay. That will be um, that will be awesome if you want to talk with him. You
Sí,
need
yo
to.
yo quiero mucho hablar con Jesús.
Oh wow, that's good. Yeah, you need to.
What should I do?
You need to just to need to. You need to how can I say in English? Expresárselo, decírselo. Um, eh,
Okay. I say it all
I
the time, man. Like I say it all the time. Uh,
accept Jesus. I accept Jesus. I accept Jesus in my life. Uh, Many people in the religions don't have the opportunity that met him because you need to go to him with um, with you open your heart, with open your knowledge. Yeah, you need to accept Jesus. Yeah, it's accept. No, I accept Jesus. I want to know him. I want to know Jesus. Yes, you can talk with him like a normal person. Yeah, not religion, not religions, nor not the Bible. Yeah, just like a person. Yeah, visit me. Visit to me, Jesus. Just say so. You wanna say so? Visit to me, Jesus. Say so now. Oh, I wanna. Or do you wanna accept Jesus? This is the first step to know Jesus. Accept Jesus.
Okay, I accept you, Jesus.
Oh wow, that's good.
Now
You accept
come on
Jesus.
to the call and talk to us.
It doesn't work in that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Come on.
because hi,
Yeah.
because
Thanks, James.
um, because Jesus is talking every time. Jesus is talking every time. Her rules, her norms in the Bibles is right. It yeah. And when you, what happen if you are called to me and I not give you the response to you? What happened when you ask talking to you but you never give me an answer? You believe that whatever day you want to talk to me, I'm gonna give you the answer because you want to talk to me. What happened with the last cases when I want to talk to you and never give me a call? You will never give me an answer. Do you want to hear when you want to talk? I'm gonna listen to you. But if you want to talk with Jesus, you need to gain. You need to be your friend. If you want to be your friend or have a friends, you call your friends currently or frequently. Yeah, you cannot call your friend frequently. You can call your friends 3 years after, or 3 years, 5 years.
But what if your friend like what if it was a situation where your friend was going to be burning in hell for eternity, and that all you had to do was just reach out to him and say, "Look, I exist. Hey, how you doing? I just want to let you know, I'm sorry about the evidence, the Bible, and all that. A lot of people screwed that up."
Well, the Bible
Mm.
say the reality. You can, many people can can read it like whatever a legend, whatever myth. Yeah,
Yeah, it just looks like a
but
sort of a ridiculous story that people just stories along over like centuries.
Yeah. And many people can say that's a ridiculous story. Yeah. Uh, you don't want to. Do you want to meet him? But it's ridiculous. With his words. It's confusing. That's weird to
It is very
go to
confusing.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
is
It's
the whole thing is very confusing. You're right.
yeah. It's yeah.
If it was just clear, if Jesus or maybe God himself or whatever, if he was just a perfect communicator and was able to communicate like a message in a way that everybody can understand, we don't need like people to interpret things, or we don't need special people to do all these things. And
Yeah. It's correct. But when I go to, or when I want to meet someone, I need to investigate about him or about someone. You know, go to the president. You need to who is the president. When I go to the White House to say to the president, who is you? Who are you? No, you know him or not? You need to know him. Oh, you are talking, uh, or you are leading this country. I know you. It's ridiculous what you say. It's not. That's not the beginning. You need
yeah,
to
but it's
know
very
him,
it's
the
very
people.
obvious, like with like who the president is, like 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 it's not quite, it's not a stretch to like come to the conclusion, oh yeah, this guy really is the president. It's president usually is a man or a woman, um, and they have their biological agents, and so we have
Yeah.
evidence of all those things. We just don't have any evidence, I guess, of like any sort of like supernatural being or some sort of invisible being that has agency but doesn't have any body or like that. We just don't have any examples of that, or examples of that type of agent that can create things out of nothing. So it just wouldn't make any sense until we actually were given like good evidence that that was true. Then maybe we would believe.
Well, that the evidence. The evidence is right. It. You can you
What's the
can
evidence?
you can show you can see the evidence in the Bible. Does
Well,
that
I
the
just see
evidence?
well, what evidence are you like referring to in the Bible? Because all I just see is a bunch of words, a bunch of different stories where people say that they talk to God or God wants them to do these things, but I don't really have any sort of like evidence that that actually is true, that God actually has any sort of desires or actually communicated with anybody in the scripture.
Oh, you can see the Bible is a huge book. Yeah, you can read it in 1 week. And inside of the Bible, there are many books. Yeah, there are many books. Find it and found it. Many books in different years. You can find older books, and you find the same history in the different years, in the different decades, in the same history. No
It's not
one person
really.
can invent that. No
It's
one
not. It's not
person can
really.
invent the same history in
Yeah, people can invent
200
these.
years.
It's not that, but it's not the same history. They're completely different stories. It's just like in the older stories, people just made up like reasons as to why they're connected to the older stories. I mean, anybody can create a story, and then on top of that story, I could just create my own story, like the Book of Mormon, as an example. Like the Mormon religion was just built on top of like Christianity existing. It's really easy to do. You just need people gullible enough to believe it.
Most of the people believe it. When you get investigation about it, your creation um, he is growing in that. For example, you can read the how can I say cards, the golden cards in the river. Yeah, there are even evidence the the golden cards in the river when the sea or when the ocean was open. You know what is that? That's history.
Are you talking
The
about the Red
Moses.
Sea? Are you talking about like Moses?
Yeah,
crossing the Red Sea.
yeah.
No,
See, see.
that's
Thank you.
not true. No, that's all. Yeah, that's not really true. It's not even really the Red Sea that. I think James, you were talking about this is actually not even the Red Sea that they were referencing, but that's just a fake story. There's no evidence of any
Yeah,
crossing. It's just
there
like
is
other people.
evidence. There's
Wait, it was
even
No, there's not.
so
there's even
it was supposed to be the Reed Sea. It wasn't supposed
yeah.
to be the Red Sea. Yeah, it wasn't. It's supposed to be the Reed. But in any event, there's not good evidence to suggest that it happened in reality. Phil thinks it was probably the Nile, but in any case, I've never heard any good evidence. Like I've heard claims of evidence, like to say that there was ancient wagon wheels discovered, but that turned out to be not true. That was debunked. So I just don't know what the evidence would be.
Yeah, and a lot of mainstream Christians, apologists, even reject that. They kind of think that's really silly.
You can read the evidence in the seas.
The evidence in the seas.
Yeah, even in the sea can encounter and find it. Sorry, that's evidence, but
No,
not. You
no,
can
that
read
that
it.
was no, that was just a hoax created by a con artist. It's not real or anything like that.
Bueno, that exists that evidence, and that evidence found it because the person that looking for that in the seas read the Bible. If you read the Bible, you can want a clue to find the evidence. In the evidence was encounter. Find it. Sorry, encounter. Yeah, find it. There is every evidence in the Bible was founded. There are many evidence.
Well, they don't seem to be sufficient for belief. So,
Well,
unfortunately,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, let's
and it's understandable.
okay,
try with enough people this time.
all right.
Jumping after the creation of the room. Yep, jumping. It's hard to debate with some people, and Daniel was one of them. I feel sorry about him. Probably someone pretended to be
That was
Jesus.
painful.
Yeah, it was. It was. What can I do? How to talk to them?
Hi,
Hi.
how are
Hi.
you?
Hello there.
How are you?
We're
I
good.
don't like that question.
We're doing okay.
The reason is like that's giving some red flags to me.
How are you?
Yes,
Repeating the
me too.
question.
Actually, yeah.
Let's let's don't. Let's don't. We have Canberra, we have Iowa, we have 111. And there's a dangerous person in the room also. Be careful.
Hi,
Hi.
hi everyone. How are you doing?
Doing okay. How about you?
I'm blessed. Thank you so much.
Cool.
So go ahead, guys. Are you talking with the specific topic?
God's existence.
Okay. Go. I'm listening.
Yeah. Okay. Should I click on the picture?
Yeah, you should check it out.
Oh my god. Okay.
No words needed.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Kids lovely. Mir, welcome back, Mir.
No, I guess the person's gone.
Comprehension close. Wow. Oh. I didn't share the link. Nick is calling for the timeout, I believe, today again. Like, I don't understand how come he doesn't see how fallible what he's doing.
Hi, hello to everybody.
Yeah, hello. You can't
Hey.
disprove something, therefore it's real. What a shitty logic is that?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
It's so shitty. Like, you cannot disprove a lot of things. That doesn't mean they're real.
Or
And
this one
that's
here.
clear.
There are multiple huge religions that are better than atheism. Try one of the major ones.
Crazy.
Excuse me.
Okay, Nick, preaching is one of the reasons in this chat to be timed out.
Excuse me. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From heaven.
Oh my gosh.
Canada?
Heaven.
Where?
Heaven.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Where is your
I will
country?
show you. I will show you. Open your eyes. Did you? Okay, you must be seeing it right now. Yeah. That's the thing, Nick. Like, you're not engaging. Like, you don't bring any kind of arguments. You just keep claiming Jesus, God, and that's called preaching. And again, it's not allowed here. But please think again. Like, just because you cannot disprove something, that doesn't mean it's real. That's out there. For example, I cannot disprove a blue alien who has 10 arms, 10 legs, and 10 dicks. That doesn't mean it's real. But you cannot disprove. I cannot disprove also. Maybe there are such kind of creatures on different planets. But that doesn't mean they're real just because we cannot disprove it. I didn't claim that you claim that also. You are the one who's lying here, Big Nick.
Come on stream, Big Nick. Let's talk to you on stream.
Doesn't have a mic.
Oh, that's too bad.
And he didn't want the free mic from James.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so down to earth to become his own son to himself just to come himself to forgive us just for being how you made up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys, welcome. This is our room where we discuss the existence of God. And no, I didn't claim such a thing, Big Nick. I didn't claim such a thing.
Is he new, Big Nick? Or did he like show up in the past couple of weeks or something?
What?
Is he new?
Oh no, he was joining earlier also.
Oh, okay, I've never seen him before. Like yesterday.
It was not only yesterday. When he's cornered, like he starts like claiming such kind of shitty things and diverting the topic. Bring one argument for your God, Big Nick. One argument. My claim was you were preaching. That's the claim, okay? That's true. You're just preaching without proving your God. That's what I said. You didn't prove your God. We have Carly, Tony, Amy, Moses. Okay, many people.
Yes, I'm here.
You did many times. You're doing all the time, Big Nick. And again, citing from one scripture is not only preaching. There are many ways to preach, okay? Saying that God is real, God exists, blah, blah, and many other things without showing good evidence. This is preaching. All of you said was preaching so far because you didn't bring any kind of arguments. Claims without evidence are preaching, okay? We're not discussing. Again, don't lie, okay? Don't lie. I explained to you what is preaching. It's not about what do I like or what I don't. I just don't like preaching, that's all.
That's not very nice. Somebody just gave you the finger.
Oh. Okay. Oh, he keeps giving the finger. Maybe he's exercising the middle finger. Eat it.
Yeah, what an idiot.
We have Ben. Okay. Okay, they're not interested in.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yep. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I said it in the beginning. It's gonna be boring. Ben. Walden. Charlie. Ooh. The history of Vulcan the Water. Jesus, Peter, and Okay. That's so cool. Uh, uh, okay. Okay, James. I'm muting you, James. I don't know what you're doing, but it's very noisy.
James got muted.
Yeah.
I don't think he realized his mic was on, maybe.
I didn't realize it. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. Who else? Zena, Adam. Okay. You got it right. Uh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. The picnic. If there's no proof, then it means you're just preaching your God.
Yeah, why would you believe if there's no proof? Really?
I'm not even that much interested in from now on. But I'll jump one more time. I'm getting bored, and I don't like you guys to, participate in this jumping activity because I think it's so boring. But I have to
Well,
do
I'm
that.
bored, so I need something to do. So
Okay, then I'm jumping one more time. Oops. I hope we don't need to. Let's check it out. What was that? Shanna. Shanna wants to talk. Hey, Shanna, I'm from heaven. Yeah, okay. 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 Another image from James. Let's check it out. It's crazy how some people need no proof to believe a lie, but demand endless proof to accept the truth. I think this is for the Big Nick.
yeah,
The Big Nick. Did you see that? I will make it seen here more. This is for you, the Big Nick. Bum, 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 bum. Wrestle. Nemesis. Oma. OMG. 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 Bum. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Piano. Da, 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 da. Ba, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay. It's boring. It's so boring. It's so boring, 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 boring. Da, 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 da. Mohammed Bain.
yeah, we have Mohammed Bain here, so maybe we'll get some interesting
Oh.
conversation.
I hope.
Hello.
Hello, I'm from heaven. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Also good.
Where are you from?
Okay, I'm gonna kick him directly. I told him at the beginning. Told him. Vasiullah. It means big god.
Hi, how are you?
Are you a big god? The one lion. Hello guys, welcome.
I am the one.
Hi,
Hello.
philosopher. How are you doing?
Doing okay. I hope you guys doing also okay.
Oh, great. I'm the best.
Okay, and
Mhm.
you should know that we have specific topics here.
Oh, yeah. I read this
Yeah.
welcome message.
Okay, cool.
Is it about a welcome message right now?
Yeah, like the topics
Yeah.
are in the welcome message also, yeah. Yeah, I have to say it because many people don't read the welcome message. So, but yeah, you guys are careful guys. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Focus. Focus. Attention.
Tension, yeah. So, what do you think?
What if I choose the wrong god? It's not possible. I chose already, and it's the right one.
I know it's the right one.
I know.
But what if it's the wrong one?
Not possible.
How come?
I mean, if you know, you know. You know, some people say
You know,
when you
you
meet a
know.
girl, right? If she's a wife material, right?
Okay.
You know, right? So it's similar with faith in God. If you know,
Don't you know that
right?
there's such people who said those words, but then later on they divorced?
Yeah, for sure.
So that means when you know, that doesn't mean you know.
Yeah, I mean it's similar. It's similar with women, but with God, it's just similar, but 100% certainty. If you really know.
How can you really know something?
You know, you know, you have to know. It just
Okay.
I don't think there is. I mean, maybe just action, working towards it.
Just action, work towards it. That doesn't sound you know really something.
So you try to learn, right? So what I mean by that, try to find the truth, seek the truth.
Okay. I'm a truth seeker. I couldn't find it yet.
I mean, yeah, just every day, just seek the truth. That's you might have a chance, or you might not, right? It depends on how strong.
But what if you're
Yes.
deluding yourself?
Like deluding, excuse me. What's the?
Yeah, like maybe you just strictly believe that you found the truth, but maybe it's not the truth.
Oh, diluting, right? Diluting.
Something like that, yeah.
To reduce the strength of a feeling. Okay, so if you diluting because you seek the truth and you dilute your feelings, right? That's what you mean.
What do I mean? Like, what if
Yeah.
you believe that, yeah, certainly you found the truth, but maybe you were just convincing yourself that's the case, and it's not the case. Like, there are such cases for many people, right? Sometimes people are so sure about something, but then later they learn that they were wrong. We have evidence for that. And my question is, what if you're one of them?
And it's a beautiful dream, right?
Yeah, yeah, that would be a beautiful dream for you.
Yeah, it is. For sure. It is. It's a dream. If it's reality, then I have it.
Okay, you're happy with that dream. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. You're unpacking a device or what?
Oh yeah, I just got sushi.
Sushi. Okay. What about you, Wasiullah? Oh, he left. We have Sahib. Hello?
Hello.
Shuaib?
Hey, the one. Could you mind like muting so we don't have to hear
Yeah,
that? It's
sure,
really
sure.
loud.
Thank you. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm still.
Okay.
two people talking, one mic.
Just one mic, many people.
Which are your level?
Okay. Not the same level, seemingly. Welcome, Mr. And welcome, Kata? Kata. And Muhammad.
Hello.
Hello, James, the dude. I remember talking to you about love and relationships 50-50 or not 50-50.
Yeah, we had a good discussion. Good to see you.
Oh, you talked before.
Yeah.
Okay. But today, our topic is different. As you know. Okay, Muhammad. Okay, he changed his mind. People. Maybe it's about the topic, guys. What do you think?
What's about the topic?
I mean, people are not interested in that much talking about the topic.
It's very specific, and I mean, the problem with that, the proof is very profound in human consciousness. So it's just not easy to describe it with words, right? It's basically
Scribe or prove?
What?
Scribe and prove are really different things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's similar because you have the proof. Some people might have the proof. They have some actual feeling and they know something with their within their body, but they can't say it. They cannot say it with words. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but what I say, people sometimes confuse knowledge and beliefs. They just believes in something so strictly, and they think it's like a knowledge for them.
Yeah, it is a knowledge for them, right? If they, yeah.
Yeah, but they might be false. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. Nothing is truth, right? Just nothing is false. If you know, then you know. Then you're one of the best ones.
I disagree. If you can't prove what you know, I don't think it's even knowledge. It's suspicious to me. Again, like if you cannot confirm that, then it might be just imagination, opinion, or very strict belief.
Yeah, but humans are basically imagining, emotional. So just saying that we should be highly logical in that kind of topics is basically not possible to find, because if you're highly logical, you just always will see there is no God. But if you understand that we are humans and we can connect with like higher levels because we are emotional beings with imagination, that's why.
But that doesn't mean you can connect higher beings. That doesn't mean there are higher beings also. Just because you're
Yeah.
emotional, it doesn't prove anything. It only means you're emotional.
Oh yeah, but maybe, right? Just maybe, because when you look at animals, right? They don't have that. So why should we have that? Like why does it exist even?
Because we are different intelligently, or our level of intelligence is higher
Right.
than animals, and that's why we can imagine things more than animals.
But doesn't mean if we can see it in our mind that it's real. That it's real.
What?
If we can see this in our minds, that it means that it's possible, that it's real.
No, it doesn't mean it's real. Like, well, for example, we imagined unicorns, right?
Yeah,
But do you think unicorns are real?
maybe if we
Maybe.
imagine, and maybe not here, maybe not on this
do,
planet.
do you really believe what you said? Just
Yeah, I mean, if we imagine them,
if you imagine, like if I imagine a man with the head of a lion, okay, just the head
yeah,
is lion head, but the rest of is a human. Like I can imagine this right now. That
okay,
means that's real. There is such a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess so,
you guess so.
right? I can give you a logical answer to that if you like.
Like is it like I need proof for that? Like
Okay,
have
there
you
is.
ever seen?
I will say the proof
Have
now.
you have you
Let's
ever
say about
seen
unicorns and this lion head, right?
lion head
So,
human?
all
Yeah.
right. So now we're talking about beliefs. So, what are beliefs?
No, we're not talking about beliefs. We're talking about
Imagine.
imagination versus reality.
Right. So, it is belief. You believe that something like unicorn exists, but what does it mean exactly? Why is it actually real in reality? Because let's say there is bioscience, like genetics. So you probably are able to create something like unicorn, right?
We are able to create unicorns.
If we have DNA of a horse and actually high bioengineers,
Do you know what is a
there is a
unicorn? The one?
the horse with like on the head
No,
this what is that?
no. It's a magical horse, a
Oh,
colorful magical horse.
we can do a colorful like
Magical
horse.
horse. We
Yeah,
can
maybe.
create
If we can imagine it, then probably yeah.
it. Like, but do you understand? It's not what we can do, what we cannot. It's about you imagine and it exists or not. So
Yeah, but it may exist because if it
we're not
exists
we're
in
not asking it may
okay, so
exist or
do
not.
you
Go
have
on.
a computer
Do you
or
think they?
microphone? Right?
Do you
Listen
think?
to me, please. Listen,
No,
please.
no. You
Just
listen.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
No, I'm not. We imagined unicorns for a long time, and there's no any good reason to think that they're real right now. So that tells a simple thing. Just because we can imagine something, that doesn't mean it's real out there. Simple, very simple. We imagine a lot of things. We imagine Superman, and Superman is not real. You can't say that, oh, maybe in the future we can create. That's not the question. The
That,
question is, are they real right now or
oh,
not?
right now, not. But if we can
Yeah, so
imagine
that
it, that
means,
it's possible for in the future,
but
right?
we are not asking about possibilities here. We're asking whether it's real or not right now. And
But
they're not real, and you can imagine them. That doesn't mean they're real right now. That's the
yeah,
thing.
like right now, at this
And
second. Okay.
yes, exactly. Like we imagine gods. That doesn't mean gods are real, also. You can't say maybe we can create gods in the future. You can't say that.
Well, but I say that. I can say
So
that.
you say we can create gods? That doesn't make any sense. If you believe God is the creator of the universe, you can't create such a thing because universe already exists.
I was listening to you guys. Actually, this topic is a little bit confusing
Hey
because that
Mohammed, your audio is not clear. You should know that.
am I unclear?
It's a little bit
Is
better
my,
right now. Maybe
yeah,
not.
I'm actually feeling. I'm actually a little bit of confused about the topic because lots of people are here. So, can you brief me about who is talking about the existing of God? Actually, what are you trying to prove?
He left.
If you clear the question properly.
He left and he was not able to prove his God.
Oh,
He said, "I know God exists," but he couldn't prove. He even didn't start proving a God exists.
well,
Man,
the thing is,
And another one bites the
there's
dust.
something religious and the God. It's actually come from belief. It's the primary stand. Okay, this is the primary stand
But to
because
be
the
fair, when he
people
came in the room,
who
he pretty much admitted
believe
to
in
that, right?
God,
Like he's, I
I
can't prove
believe,
that. I
they
feel it.
believe
I
in
know
the
it when I
religious
see it, right?
perspective,
So really, it's
and this is good
his conviction in the idea
because
of God is rooted in his conviction in the idea of his own mind, right? He's virtuous enough, he's clever enough, he's insightful enough that he couldn't be wrong.
James, are you talking to us?
I am.
Okay, like, so obviously you don't hear the other guy who's talking right now, who was talking.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I can't hear him.
Probably it's a glitch in the matrix.
Oh, I'll refresh the page. Sorry.
Maybe I will refresh him also. I should refresh him.
does that happen often here?
No, not.
can you hear me right now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We were at least I was able to hear you, but seemingly James couldn't hear you.
Yeah, there is maybe some glitch. My mic was automatically off. I just noticed right now. So when I was stopped in here, how long I was talking, and which topic? If you just refer me the previous one.
You're asking what the topic is?
I was talking actually, but I didn't notice my mic automatically off. So I don't know when the last time you hear me speaking in which topic. So okay, let us start from the beginning, I guess. So I just noticed the topic is existing of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
so do you
maybe,
believe in God? Why don't we just like cut to the chase and just ask if you believe in God or not?
yeah, definitely. I do believe in God and strongly.
Which God?
I'm a Muslim, so definitely on and only it's Allah.
It's Allah.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you believe in Allah?
Okay. So first of all, at the beginning, when I was little, definitely I thought by religious perspective, my family teach the religious God existed. I also learned from religious school that is. But when I just grew up, then the question actually rise to my head. Actually, something like, is there is really the proof or something like that really existing or not? I actually thought that, and um, I learned something about it, the existing God. So there is a lots of scholars and lots of people. They have lots of opinion, and the observation came from different religions. For example, in every religious there is a concept of God, not just is Muslim, Christian, Jewish, lots of theories. I mean religious. So I'm talking about my perspective, my religion's perspective. Okay, because the concept of God is similar. For example, as a being that is the powerful from everyone, creator of the universe, right? This is what we believe is God. Concept is similar, something like that. Are we in the same page?
I'm not able to follow what you're saying right now because you're
Okay.
saying a
He's
lot
just
of
saying that
things.
yeah, he is saying a lot of things. I think maybe what you're trying to say is that lots of other cultures have a belief in God throughout history, and it's very similar. Is that what you're saying? So that makes
Yeah,
it more real.
I'm saying that the concept of God is pretty much similar, even though there is a messed up concept. That's fine, but the concept of God is some being, supernatural being, which is rule over to the whole the universe, hexaverse or the metaverse, what you say, all the observer universe, they just rule over it. Okay, so this is all believe in. We believe the God is. So the question is, if it's really exists or not. So this is the topic we are discussing about. So the main major problem is we cannot see God, or we cannot we don't have any evidence of God right now, physical or obtainable documents that prove that existence of God. something like this is the major concept, and lots of people are talking about it. That's fine. That's a wonderful point. So there is also some counter answer about that. For example, the one who can you please ask me some question about the existing of God? The one who were talking. What's your name, brother?
The question was, why do you believe in God?
Okay, why do you believe in God? This is a separate question. So if I ask a perspective, why do I believe in God? So as a human being, we are I have noticed as a human being, we are um we are something like we have tendency we have a tendency that we will serve the strong one, right? Someone boss of office or someone stronger than us, so we are bound to serve someone who is greater than us. This is our tendency as our human being, our nature, DNA. So if you think about it, that you are not the most powerful person in the world. There is a million people who are powerful than everyone. So in this sense, just sense, you have to serve everyone, every command, right? You have to serve everyone, no matter what. If they are powerful to dominate you, we have to obey. Is it right and wrong?
No, that's
So
right.
I believe that there are so powerful aliens on Mars.
Okay, we are coming that point. We may discuss it later. We are just maybe we just go
No,
with the
I'm
flow.
just asked simply, do you believe, do you think that we should worship them because they are way powerful than us? They're
Yep,
so powerful.
I'm also coming there. So if something is powerful than you, we if are powerful than me or you, then actually we don't have any choice but to follow them because power is the rule, you know. So if you have a gun and I have a
Do
knife,
you follow those
you
aliens?
yeah, I know they existed because in
Did,
Islam there is also said there is some so in ayat there is a hints of aliens, and we know that we are talking about this something.
are you obeying them?
What?
Are you obeying them?
Okay, I'm coming this point.
No,
I'm
answer. No, 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 no. Answer. Yes, I am obeying. No, I don't obey.
I only obey the strong one.
Okay.
Okay, because if I am not, if someone is not stronger than me or someone has more stronger, what is the logical choice? I go with the side which
Okay.
is the absolute strong, right?
Okay. But how do you know that there is something stronger than aliens? How do you know that?
Yeah, there's the question. So, how is someone is stronger than aliens?
No, no, that's not the question. Don't twist my question. My question is, how do you know that there is something stronger than aliens? My claim is aliens are the most,
Okay,
they're the
if
strongest
you
one.
okay, I for some reason there is a proof of alien. Let me break it two way. First of all, my question to you that there is a alien, but is there is a stronger than you or weaker than you? You cannot prove it because scientists hasn't discovered it yet.
Why do
But
you
for
think, why do you think there is something stronger than aliens?
yep, there is a reason because in universe we are all atoms. You know, we are all atoms. We are all energy. So in the universe, you and I, a human being, contain a certain amount of proton, electron, and the energy we produce. But in our Earth, there is some animals who produce more energy than us. Animals are literally stronger, 2 times, 3 times stronger. Even an ant size is 1,000 times smaller. He is stronger than his body weight, 50 times body weight stronger. For example, if I am a 51 kg, I can only lift 50 kg or 100 kg, maximum one-handed, something like that. But an average ant can lift 50 times greater than their body.
Okay, I'm gonna meet you, and next time I meet you, I'm gonna kick you. You should know that, Mohammed, because I'm asking, how do you know there is something stronger than aliens? And you're talking about animals on this planet, which doesn't make any sense. And you're wasting a lot of time without making any good points so far. I'm gonna ask my question again, and please don't talk about animals on the planet. My question is, How do you know there is something stronger than aliens? How do you know that? And you can unmute yourself if you didn't realize that I muted you.
Oh, I see. Thank you for that, reminding me. Okay, then we all know the theory of Big Bang, right?
Yeah, true.
So what is the concept of it? Concept of it something all the universe that are being expanded with the speed of light. The universe is expanding the speed of light. It was all in a center point. It's called atom. A center atom. Okay.
It
So
expanded. So
expanded, but how atom expanded? We now know we can split the atom. We have proven is in laboratory, but there is need significant amount of strength to break an atom, which is came from atomic bomb. So there is no there definitely need a force to break an atom, right? And when the universe there is nothing in the universe, everything we have, the atomic cosmic energy or something like all came from single atom. So how do you think that atom?
okay, first of all, that's false. It didn't come from a single atom. That's false. You should check your information because you don't know it correctly. Okay, it was not a single atom. Atoms, atoms didn't exist at singularity. Okay, singularity was all energy, which was in a single point. It was not atom. Okay, it was everything in a single point.
Single point, okay.
Yeah, it
So
was
we are
not an atom. Okay,
okay.
atoms existed later on.
Okay, so thank you. Maybe I was because I was reading in Bangla. There is I maybe I wrongly convert the English. So that everything was in a single point. Thank you for clarifying. So for some reason, everything just expanded.
Yeah.
Yep. And it is still expanding. And it says after some billion years, it may be 10 to the power 114. So it will be again going to contrast. I mean, reverse string, right?
Yeah,
It's
and
something like
the
speed.
answer that energy in that single point was
Yeah.
so impatient, it was so strong that it cannot stay in a single point. That's why it expanded.
Yeah, expanded and a certain amount of time when the limit will be crossed, it will be again going to come to the single point, right?
Oh no, we don't know that.
Okay, this is also a theory that
This is
expanded. Okay,
this is one of the hypotheses. We don't know whether that will be the case or no. We don't know that,
it's
okay?
it's obviously your choice if you believe it or
Not a
not,
theory. It's not a
because it's a
theory.
theory. Okay,
It's oh my God. No, I'm not gonna meet you because I said I'm gonna kick you next time. It's not a theory. This is also a mistake. You should know that, Muhammad, okay?
okay,
Okay, thank you so much.
okay. So what my point was that the in the single point everything was expanded.
Hmm.
So there is something, some force. There's some
Yeah,
force.
the force is the energy itself, okay? Because the energy was so dense, it was infinitely dense. There was energy. Energy is a force, okay?
Hmm.
And force was there. You don't have to look for another force, okay? It was already there. When you say there was a force, yeah, that's true. But
There was a
the force is exactly the thing that we are talking about, which is the singularity. It had energy, right? Infinite amount of energy.
yeah, that,
Yeah, that's the force.
yeah, and those energies triggered by something and some command,
How do you
some
know that
command.
it was triggered by something?
Yeah,
How do you know that?
triggered by something or someone.
How do you know that? Do you have evidence for that?
Well, how do I get the evidence for the things that?
Let me make you understand this, Muhammad. Your God started creating this universe, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And I think someone triggered your God. Who did it? My answer
It's
is
a
My answer is someone more powerful than your God. Now, are you gonna worship the new God?
Well,
Because your
there's a
God has been triggered by someone. That's how
yeah,
he created this universe.
yeah. I see what you're taking. It's also answered by actually the scripted book. He was been there forever and will be there forever
That
because he was
that doesn't that doesn't mean no one
yeah, yeah.
triggered
I
him.
know, I know, I know. That
Muhammad,
doesn't make any
Muhammad,
sense.
Muhammad, that doesn't mean no one triggered him.
Okay, so if you
So
talk like that,
who
then
triggered Allah?
there was he was internal, beginning and the end. So there was
Now,
nothing but
okay,
him.
Muhammad. So you don't need something external about the universe. Also, the expansion was internal, and there was enough force to expand by itself. That's how it expanded. You don't need something else to trigger it. It was triggered by itself. That's my answer. If you don't accept
So
that your God has been triggered by some other gods,
mm,
then I'm not gonna.
okay, I will respect your opinion. Definitely, it's your point of view.
But those are the same points. You believe that
Yeah, yeah,
the
definitely. This is the
universe
same point.
needs external trigger, but when it comes to your Allah, you make an exception. You say, "Oh no, 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 no,
Yeah.
my God doesn't need an external trigger."
Okay, that's good.
It's unfair.
So okay, so do you think that everything just happen with the self with automatically? There is no trigger or something, nothing like that, right? I mean, what I mean, everything is happened automatically by energy, randomizedly, right? Hello,
Hello.
um, are you there?
Yes. So can you repeat yourself?
Oh, okay. We are talking about the topic Big Bang, and you just pointed out that the things something happened with pure energy and itself, something like that. This was your point.
Yeah, my point is you don't need something else to expand the singularity because there was enough energy there and it might expand by itself because it's too energetic, okay? It's like a kid. If kid has a lot of energy, kid doesn't have anyone to trigger him, he'll be so active, he'll act. You can think like that. There was a lot of energy. Why you're seeking for an external force to trigger it?
Okay, you have a valid point. There was logical answer, but I'm not knowledgeable to answer cosmic logic. So this argument you definitely win. Um, that's good. But we can talk about another topic.
Okay.
How about it?
Just because you were so honest, I can accept your offer. What do you want to talk about?
Okay. Then the thing is, if you are talking about the existing of God, then we definitely need some proof of it, right? So how do we generally think what is proof? Is it some kind of physical document or something like the fact?
Well, why don't you just tell us what proof you accept? I guess
Okay. So our
instead of like
in
going through this whole thing.
okay, proof. So there is a, if I say something proof, we mean physical proof. But in our concept of God, we believe God does not have any shape. He is the pure form of energy. So this pure, so much pure that we don't have the ability to even look at this energy. So this is the concept. So we don't know how the shape of God. So in other words, you can say we cannot see the God because we are unable. So if we on the physical proof, there is no physical. You cannot directly define you. We cannot directly ask the
Muhammad.
existence by seeing the God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So just tell
okay.
us what evidence you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're telling us what evidence you don't have, But the question was what evidence you have.
Okay, so the biggest evidence of we have is the book of Holy Quran. We definitely know that Holy Quran, this is the biggest proof, and in there is lots of proof that the existing of God.
Okay, so
For
then how
instance,
can you prove a
for
claim?
instance, for instance, we believe God is the person who is know every past and every future, which is cannot be done, which is unable to know by the human or any other creature. For because it says that God know the existent from the start and the ending, where will be the earth will be ending and the afterward, what will be
Right.
happen after
Muhammad,
the war.
Muhammad.
So my,
Okay.
my point was my
Muhammad,
point was
Muhammad,
my I was
Muhammad,
studying the
Muhammad,
point. Okay,
Muhammad,
okay, okay.
Muhammad.
Yeah,
Instead of giving unnecessary details, please get to the point. Well, why are you just stalling? Like now you're talking about what is your God. That's not the question. We know your God. You're a Muslim, right?
yeah.
We know your God. Don't bother yourself to explain your God, okay? We know him. Please tell us how a book can prove a God exists. Because book is a book, right? We write a lot of books. For example, do you know Lord of the Rings?
No, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Do you know Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I watched some clips there.
Yeah, you have seen clips, and you have seen the dragons in the clips.
Yeah, very
Okay,
good
okay.
CGI.
That was a book also in the first place. Before they started shooting the TV show, it was a book. Okay, so that's a book. When you read the book, let's suppose I read the book. If I start believing that dragons are real because it was written in the book, that makes sense to you?
Obviously not.
So why Quran makes sense to you? What I mean, why do you think what Quran says is true?
Okay, and I just directly cut to the point that
Thank you
there
very much.
in the Quran, which is Allah Subhanahu wa Taala gave the written script, there is lots of what does prophecy? Is it the future? What does it call
False,
prophecy? Something like that. Prophecy, okay,
false,
which explain multiple things which will
false,
be happening in the future. First of all,
false,
Yeah, what's up?
false. Muhammad,
uh,
false.
Yeah.
There aren't many prophecies in the Quran.
sorry, I didn't get that. Can you please repeat?
There aren't many prophecies in the Quran.
There aren't and many prophecy in Quran.
Yeah, there aren't. You said there are many
Okay,
prophecies in the Quran. I disagree.
okay. You can disagree, no problem. As
Yeah, but
because I am.
we can also test that. So, can you tell me the first 10 prophecies in the Quran?
So first thing, there is not only the prophecy, some proof of there also. For example, that
Stop.
man will
Don't
be.
change the topic, Muhammad.
Oh,
Can you tell
sorry.
me 10 prophecies from the Quran?
Okay, okay. Uh, First of all, Arab was a country of sand. So it says that before the ending of the earth, before the ending of the earth, soon there will be green. There will be green.
Muhammad,
Green.
Muhammad, this is
Yeah,
not from Quran. It's not from
this is from
Quran.
Hadith.
You don't know even your book.
This is from Hadith.
But we were talking about Quran, right?
Yeah.
Then why you're giving an example which is not in the Quran? I said, can you give me 10 prophecies in the Quran? And you're not giving it from Quran. That's cheating, you know that.
Well, you can definitely say that. So
Sure,
like, give me
because
a
we were
little bit
talking about
of
Quran,
time.
not Hadith.
Yeah, you
Okay.
said that the Quran was the proof, and now you're giving us a hadith. So give us prophecies from the Quran.
Okay, so if you let me little bit time, because as I am not a student of course scholars, I am a student from the CSC background. I don't study that on the on the details, so I need little bit time to collect the information.
And don't you
If you
think then don't you think it's more logical to not make claims about a subject that you don't know much?
yeah, I'm not I'm said to file that I am not the scholar or the student of the religious. Okay, I'm from the computer science background, so usually I don't research on this topic, so instantly lots of point that's not I'm making lots of point, it's a little bit difficult for me. That's the true point. So even if there is something I actually studied, but I am not getting the point it out right now. So this is the point. If we let a little bit of time collecting some information, let me think.
You have time, man. You have time. Like
Yeah.
maybe you can go study and come back again another day, because
Yeah.
you're making false points, and don't represent your fellow brother Muslims in a bad way, because you say something wrong. And I'm sure that when some Muslims who knows the topics, when they watch this video, they're gonna say, "Hey, look at this Muslim. He doesn't know even his own book. He keeps saying false things." And I don't know, like, you feel good about this? If it's okay for you, we can proceed. It's okay for me. But I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, I understand your point, and you were correct. I am not that much knowledgeable. That's good. Well, I was trying to evaluate what actually I little knowledge I had, but I also forget lots of point. That's also true. You mentioned. So yeah,
Yeah, well, when it comes to your claim the Quran has a lot of prophecy, as I said, I disagree. And you even didn't question why. Like, well, when someone objects, maybe you should have some a little bit interest, okay? And you can ask, why do you think so? You didn't
yeah,
do
you're
that. But anyway,
okay.
I'm gonna explain you. There aren't many prophecies in the Quran. The most famous prophecy in the Quran is about the war between Romans and Persians, and that's a really bad prophecy. And I don't remember even any other prophecies in the Quran. And probably, well, like the ones that people bring, they're not even prophecies. They're gonna say, "Oh, this is something scientific that we discovered."
Oh,
But
oh,
it's not a
come on, Phil. Even the one with the Persian and the Romans are also false.
Okay, like it doesn't even mention about Persians. That's the problem. We know that.
Yeah. And the fact is, he said it's after 5 years, and after 5 years that didn't happen. The people asked him again. I was like, "Oh, 5 years is forgotten."
Okay. Well, where does it say? It doesn't say 5 years in the Quran.
Yeah, well, Quran is basically fabricated.
You are not making any sense right now, John. I said Quran doesn't say 5 years.
I think he means the Quran said في بضع سنين, which means a couple. So between 3 and 10, I think it's something like that in Arabic.
Then
So
that's how they interpret. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that one.
the Quran wasn't even punctuated before it was written before it was collected by Uthman. So غلبت and غلبت. غلبت means it's defeated, and غلبت means it won. So it could have been anything. The punctuation is what matters,
Oh, so
and
you
that was
you
not
mean
done.
if you put a dot, you can change the meaning of the verb?
Yeah. So
Got you.
غلبت is won. غلبت is defeated. So
Hmm.
it could have been changed like any time
Ah,
based on what happened later.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's tricky. Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's the same word, it's just the punctuation that changed the whole meaning.
Hmm. Okay, sure. If there's going to be a hadith that says, "Hey, Muhammad, why your prophecy didn't come true," then they can delete that easily. Okay.
He's smart.
Sure. Like, come on, like, Thinking that Muhammad was not smart is the stupidest thing ever. Like he was a smart guy. Like look at the book, look at like the majorities that follow him, and obviously he was smart.
But you can't fully stick the whole current Islam we have to the Prophet, because to Muhammad, let's say, because it's like the work of all the Muslims throughout 1,400 years. It's not only Muhammad that did everything.
Okay.
That is true, but the most people that worked on it were people from the Sahaba, which is basically were people that basically God said they gonna enter the heaven. So why would they make mistakes?
But I mean, they're not prophets of God. They do commit sin. They're humans at the end of the day. So
So if they were prophets real, they cannot make mistakes?
well, in Islam, it depends on the school you follow. Some people say that. So even some people say that the Prophet Muhammad wasn't immune from sin. He was only immune from uh, like giving the wrong message. That's the only thing he was immune from, because there were some instances and some riwayat, hadiths, and all that the Prophet Muhammad made mistakes. So one example is that when he went to Medina, he said something about he wasn't a farmer, so he didn't know a lot about palm trees, and he said something about do not cut a certain part of the palm tree, and it's gonna be more fruitful. But later on, when they didn't cut that part, which they usually do, all the palm trees died. So he was wrong in that. It's like a true hadith, sahih hadith. So that's one thing that he was mistaken.
Okay, I think that there's clear evidence even in the Quran. One verse says that it warns Muhammad, and it's even weird. Non-believers come to him and they're about to convince him the otherwise. And the verse
Yeah.
says, "You were about to listen what they say. I mean, accept what they say. If we didn't help you, and if you were gonna do that, like we would cut you or something like that." Like, there's some threatenings. Like I don't want to misquote that much, but that's a clear warning. And it shows that Muhammad was going to be fooled by non-believers, and he got saved by the help of God. So that's a clear mistake, I think. Like even when he was a prophet, so it shows that he was he was just a human who can make mistakes.
I think that I always questioned as a kid because as a kid we learn about the childhood of the Prophet Muhammad when he was in another town and where he got basically breastfeeding from another woman. Like there two angels came down and opened his chest and basically took of his heart and cleaned it with pure water from heaven in like a bowl of gold, and that's basically they took out something they call it like shaitan or like Satan something that is basically Satan will not be able to come into him or to tell him anything. And later on, they would teach you that when he was older as a prophet, he saw a woman. That's also Sahih Hadith. And then they will tell you that Shaitan played with his brain, that he became horny toward that woman, and then he went home and had sex with his wife.
Okay, can you share the hadith?
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's a true hadith, but I don't think it's related to the heart surgery that the Prophet had.
The heart surgery.
No,
Oh,
no,
Yeah, he had
no.
a heart
It is.
surgery.
It is related though, because they teach us that the heart surgery that he had is basically removing the part that the shaitan will be able to come to him and tell him stuff. So if shaitan's not able to come to him, how did shaitan come to him in that basically that sense? Except that he did that from his own mind. He find the girl sexy.
You don't know about the heart surgery that the Prophet had? Philosopher.
I don't know.
So basically, in Islam, every person has a piece in his heart that's black and dark, that allows the shaitan to do waswas on him, like persuade him into doing bad stuff.
Like the
That thing was,
sin button?
sorry?
Sin button? Shaitan
Yeah,
comes in and
something like that, yeah. It
pressing the
attracts,
button. Okay.
yeah, so it was removed from the Prophet, so he doesn't get persuaded to do bad things
Oh,
by the shaitan.
that's discrimination.
Yeah, and don't forget it's black.
Hey.
Yeah. So Angel, I don't know if it was Gabriel or someone else, but he came down with a golden bowl from heaven. He cleaned his heart. I think it was Zamzam water that he cleaned it with. I'm not sure. Let me find the hadith. And the other hadith he was talking about, he was the Prophet was with his friend, with his friends, let's say the Sahaba, and then a woman walked by. She passed by, and he saw her, and he thought that she was really good looking, and he wanted to have sex with her. So what he did, he ran back to his home. He had sex with his wife, and he said something like, "Women,
If
women are the
if yeah, women like the devil. Yeah.
yeah, women are like the devil, like they persuade you into doing stuff you don't want."
Did you think that really happened?
Well, I don't. There isn't a way you can make sure about if it actually happened or not.
Do you believe this happened or not?
Do I believe it happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, why would Muslims be saying hadiths about the Prophet that make him look bad and aren't actually true, you know?
Okay, like they don't understand things, like they don't know many hadith, right?
Yeah, it's not nobody reads hadith. It's like something hidden.
Yeah,
So
and they're afraid of rejecting them also because they think that they're not gonna be Muslims if they reject.
exactly.
So
So
maybe
I
that's why
mean,
they accept, like doesn't matter how stupid it sounds, they
exactly.
feel they are obligated to accept that. But the
I mean,
thing
I
is
can
that
I
whether it really happened or not.
That's the hadith.
Okay.
you send it. I was gonna look for it. Okay, good.
The one that the woman is like the devil.
Yeah, because they're saying it's all fake. Maybe go do some Google searching and you're gonna find it. But thanks to John, he got it.
Okay, but this part doesn't mention about Muhammad.
It does. Wait.
It doesn't. It's in
Let-
another number?
No, in the Arabic version it does. I don't know. Wait, let me read the English one.
I don't see it. It says an English one.
Yeah, here Jubair reported that Allah's messenger saw a woman, and so he came to his wife Zainab as she was tanning a leather and had sexual intercourse with her. He then went to his companions and told them, "The woman advances and retires in the shape of a devil. So when one of you sees a woman, he should come to his wife, for that what repel what he feels in his heart."
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't read that part, and it's a little bit faded. Jabir reported that a last messenger saw a woman, and so he came to his wife, Zainab, as she was penning a letter and had sexual intercourse with her. He then went to his companions and told them, "The woman advances in the shape of a devil, so when one of you see someone, he should come to his wife, that will repel what he feels in his heart." Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so he's basically immune against shaitans, but he's not immune against women.
but it,
And
does
and
it
and
say?
women and women come and go as the images of the shaitan, the devil. So I don't know. Maybe he should remove something else from his heart to be immune against women. And the thing is, you see from this hadith, you can understand how he sees women. He sees them as like sex dolls. They're not human beings. A woman passed by, so I'm gonna go, and in the in the Arabic, this is a translation. It doesn't translate it like specifically and accurately. In the Arabic form, it says it's qada hajata. Qada hajata. It means like I don't know. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, it means to do his sexual desires. He
No,
did his sexual desires.
that's the cute translation, but the literal translation is
He did his desires. He desired it, you know.
yeah, he fulfilled his needs as if he's going to the toilet or something.
Yeah, that is another translation.
But guys, let's speak about this one. I don't care about any hadith. I don't take them literally. I don't believe in any of them. I don't reason based on hadith because they're unbelievable. And I don't like when atheist people just when they cherry pick those hadiths. I don't understand even the purpose, but I think I understand kinda. They don't like
It's
Islam. They don't like Muhammad.
no,
They like to entertain these hadiths. That's what I think.
it's not that.
Okay, then
You
what's
see,
it?
maybe you don't believe in the hadith, but
Yeah.
let's say 1 billion Muslims do. They
So
think
what?
that this is the prophet of God.
So what?
This is the way
They
this is
they
the
believe that this is the prophet who can split the moon in two pieces. You believe
yeah.
that?
So imagine 1 billion person in this world wanting to be this guy. They think that this is
Imagine
the
1
role
billion
model.
people believe that someone can split the moon. So what?
Yeah, but splitting the moon is something. It's not real. It's not gonna happen. They don't think they can split the moon, but they can do stuff like this. You see, it's they think if the prophet did it, then it's fine. So you need to share things like these for people to know that
So
you
what?
don't want to be you don't want to be like this guy. It's not the best image for you.
You can't do that because maybe they want to be that guy.
Yeah, maybe a very small percentage of them want to, but most sane people and people with brains, when they see stuff like this, they understand that this guy wasn't sent from God. Nobody sent
But
from
that's the
God
problem.
with the highest moral superiority is gonna do shit like this.
But that's again like throwing everything like off the topic. So you believe that this hadith is real,
They do.
but you also believe it's true.
I don't care if it's true or not. As long as they do and they think it's real, and if you show them that it's a sahih, it's by Bukhari, it's by Muslim, it's by all these people, they believe it's real. And if it's real in their mind, then they're gonna rethink about their beliefs.
I don't think.
uh, at least when I saw these hadiths, I used to be a Muslim. I started rethinking and researching and doing my research, and I came to the conclusion that this guy isn't a prophet from God. So I hope the people I share these hadiths with come with the same
But
outcome.
that's the wrong way. Again, like maybe you read someone else and not that guy. Maybe that guy was not Muhammad even. So you're saying that,
Yeah,
oh, I
but
don't think
that's
this guy is a prophet.
no.
And you think that there's a recipe for being prophet.
No, but if you claim that you are morally superior and you have ultimate morality, then and I see normal humans today have being more moral than you, then of course you're not from God because your claims are false.
What
And
are
that's
your
not the
standards
sole
for
but that's
morality?
no, but that's not the sole reason I left Islam. There are many other reasons I did. So you can't
That shouldn't be the reason. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
That
that's
shouldn't be
totally
a
not the
reason
reason.
for
It's
living
just an
any religion.
exactly that's not the reason. I told you that's what made me start researching
Oh,
about
okay.
stuff. Yeah, that's not the sole reason I left the religion.
And because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly. I agree with you. This should not be the sole religion, the sole reason you leave the religion. But this makes you think. That's what I mean.
sure. I
Makes
also agree with you. Like if you read
yeah,
such kind of things, then you should start questioning. Hey, wait a second, what's going on? Like, well, what is
yeah,
written
exactly.
here doesn't make sense to me. Either this is fabricated by people, or if it is real, then why should I follow such a guy? In both cases, there is a problem. So let's suppose you don't know whether it's real or not. And again, there's a chance that it has been fabricated by other people. Maybe that's not true about Muhammad, but still, that gives a lot of good reasons to think more and more. Like if something called real is fabricated, then they can fabricate anything. Then how to believe in anything about Islam? So that brings a very deep question to question your beliefs.
Exactly. And the thing is, the way that the hadith reached us is the same way that the Quran reached us. It's an tawatur. So somebody said that the Prophet said. It's the exact same way. Even today, when you memorize the Quran, you get something called an ijada. An ijada is like your name and the name of the person who taught you the Quran and made you memorize it, and the person who made him reaching to the Prophet. So it's the exact same way. So if you say the hadith is not real and it's not what the Prophet actually said, how can you guarantee that the Quran is what the Prophet said and the words of God?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, I got a lot of proof that Quran is fabricated, but it's only in Arabic.
Only in Arabic, you can't translate them.
No.
Okay, what is the best one? Like you know them, you remember them?
No, it's basically someone who knows and reads Arabic will be able to know that because looking
It
at them.
sounds magical, John. Like you have never
Yeah,
read them.
you need to look at the manuscriptures of the Quran and read some stuff that it's in the same Quran we have right now. It's totally different. So you need to read it to be able to read Arabic. It's not in English.
Did you read, man? Like you don't remember what you read?
I have an example on the top of my head.
Okay, then you go.
So
I read a lot of.
Uh,
there's a mathematical mistake in the Quran, and
um,
math can't be so it's not
No,
like
that
language or something.
yeah. Wait, that one. He knows about it. You know
It's
about
it's
it, October,
it's
yeah.
either true or false. It can't be something in the middle.
you're talking about inheritance.
Exactly.
Okay, I have seen some videos that they think that some people mistranslate something. That's why they found the wrong calculation.
No, no.
Okay,
I mean,
because my
even
math is really bad. I didn't check that one.
no. It's very easy. You don't need to be a genius in math. You just need to know how to add fractions.
Okay.
Do you know how to add fractions?
No.
Really? Well, okay, maybe you need to learn some math.
I'm really bad at maths.
But I mean, it's very easy, and it's not something that Muslims hide. It's so there's something called al-awl. Even here in the country, if there's some circumstances that mathematically the Quran doesn't fulfill and it's wrong. So, for example, it calculated that someone can have extra money which isn't available. They use something called al-awl to fix the problem, which is a solution came up by the Sahaba, which is I think Umar. It depends on the place you live in, because some schools they take the solution of Umar, and some schools take the solution of other Sahaba. So it's a clear problem, and everybody you can face it in life if you live in a Muslim country. It's not something hidden. So yeah.
Maybe you can explain, like you can teach us.
Wait, I can give you an example.
Can
Phil,
you
you were
give
a bad
the
Muslim.
example?
Hmm?
No, I'm a bad
Yeah.
mathematician.
It's really easy. It's not that hard. Just let me think of an example.
Yeah, and the fact. Wait. Learning Arabic is mandatory for a Muslim.
To know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't say in the Quran that you must learn Arabic.
It's not
But
in
the
the
thing
Quran, but
is,
it's like fatwas, you know.
I
you
don't
see,
care
but the
about
thing is,
fatwa.
in Islam, you don't just follow the Quran. You follow multiple things. You follow the Quran, the Hadith, and then we have something called qiyas, and then the ijma'.
Who decides
The
that?
qiyas, yeah, qiyas.
No,
You
no,
know
who
that?
decides that?
It's uh, it's what Muslims came up and agreed with.
Muslims?
Yes.
They didn't ask us, right?
No, but it's their religion.
It's their religion?
Yeah.
Okay, what if I say that's not their religion, they're fake followers?
I mean, you're just gonna be 1 out of 2 billion.
2 billion?
I mean, religions are
They were not
always
2 billion.
create your own adventure propositions, anyways. I mean, they get to make up their own bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's why no one has to follow any of those people.
I mean, even living in a non-Muslim country is haram.
That's what they
If you
think.
That's true.
if you live in a non-Muslim country, you're going to hell. So all these Muslims living in America and the UK and Germany, they're going to hell. I
That's
don't know
also a
why.
fatwa?
It's not a fatwa; it's a hadith.
Hadith. Huh?
Yeah.
I think that depends on which Muslims you ask, and I think they probably allow for like, if the reason you're in another country is to help colonize the country, I'm sure they're fine with
Yeah,
that.
that's one of the reasons. But you're not going. What can they do there? The only thing they can do is like get these tables and stand and preach. They're not gonna go and fight with their old rusty swords. Nobody uses swords nowadays. So they're basically
Well, they
doing
can have
nothing. They
sex.
just
They can have sex and have lots of kids.
yeah, that's one way. They're working on that. I mean, look
Guys,
at
like
the
you
fertility rate.
revealed the
I mean, look.
their aim.
Yeah,
If you
but
look at the, I mean, they
no.
don't hide it. They say it out loud. We're here to implement Sharia at the end of the day when we become the majority. So
Yeah,
it's not
but the
something
method
hidden.
That is true.
the
That's
method
basically what happened.
the method was hidden. Yeah, you guys revealed that.
You just need to look at statistics. Look at the rate of Muslims. For example, in the UK, it's 3 point something, 3.2, while the English people, I think it's 0.9 or something. So it's nearly triple. So I mean, it's clear as day. Don't quote me on those numbers. They're not
Yeah,
exact.
no
It's
man.
just what I. It's,
That's what happened to Lebanon and Egypt and most of North Africa also.
exactly. Lebanon was a Christian country. It was the land was separated based on religion. So Lebanon was created to be a Christian country. But now the number of Christians is, I think, 50%, and the number of Muslims is 55%. So they overgrew the Christian population. So by what? By having sex and by immigration from Palestine. So that's their way of doing things.
105% says for the sober question mark. I mean, this is one of the disagreements that I have with a lot of
I
Americans.
told you don't quote my numbers.
Yeah.
They're not exact, but if you search about it, you're gonna find it. Wait, let me find it. I think it's 45 and 55 or something like that.
And then now that
Wait.
now that makes sense.
Maybe I'm bad at math, not you.
Okay.
Yeah, but wait. Egypt was a Coptic country with an Orthodox Christian. Now there are 10% Christians and 90% are Muslims.
Wait, look. So now it's 69% Muslims in Lebanon and 31% Christians. It's not even 45 and 55.
They will keep shrinking.
Yeah.
Everybody knows why.
Anyway, guys. Anyway, like we're not here for politics. Yeah, but we were waiting for something, but I think it's unnecessary right now because no one is gonna believe in him when he starts trying to prove that there's a mathematical mistake in the Quran.
Oh, you're still waiting. Wait.
No, I'm not anymore.
No. I just went with the flow and I forgot about it. Just give me a second. Because I want to find an easy example.
Easy one, okay. Yeah, the big Nick, he corrected that one.
Yeah. But this is one of the disagreements that I have with a lot of people, just as an idea in America about the limits of free speech. You know, I the way that I see it, and I'm not trying to be inflammatory on the point, but I see governments as forms of mafia. I see religions as form of mafia, or at least more authoritarian religions as mafia. And so when I think about like Rome and the relationship to the Judaic religion that was in their territory, Rome was a governmental mafia. The Jewish people in that time were sort of a mafia in their own way. They were these organized systems of control, and it was kind of a grift, right? And they made money and they made power. They got power from it. And so Rome allowed them to exist within their territory, send some of that money upstream that you collect from your people. We call it taxes, quote unquote, right? I'll allow you to exist in our territory. But it got to the point where Rome got tired of dealing with the Israeli people's constant antagonism, constant ideas of we're going to overthrow you guys as soon as we get big enough, right? And at some point, Rome, and in my opinion, Rome is way too patient about it. Like they should have put a stop to that crap way earlier than they did. I don't think they should have been violent about it, but they didn't need to be violent about it if they would have took care of it when it was still, a smaller problem. But it's the same way with, any kind of colonizing force with a religious or fantasy theme. I'd be like, look, you guys can immigrate here all you want to, but you've got to abide by this standard. The moment you guys start talking about how you're going to overthrow our government to topple us, to install your own structure of power, you got to go. We're going to help you pack your bags. We're going to buy you the plane ticket. See you later. That's it. In my opinion, that needs to be the bounty that gets drawn.
Oh, okay.
No, man.
Oh, I want to bring up something. Atheists does not inherit their Muslim parents.
Yeah,
Okay, so
no, man. Look, I can't like understand this one. Okay,
No, wait.
this is complicated for me.
No. This is just this is the surah of inherit. This is the ayah of inheritance.
I know.
Muslims follow this to. No, just I'm gonna give you just wait. Maybe listen to the example and maybe you're gonna understand.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say a father died, and he had a wife and two daughters, and both his parents were alive. Okay. So he had a wife. A wife, from this ayah you can read, a wife is entitled to an eighth of the inheritance. Where it says, one second, let me find it. Four more. Okay. See, where does it say the wife? Okay, there is a continuation to the surah I didn't send. Just give me a second.
Yeah, there are two verses. You sent one, only one.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so this is the example. The wife is entitled to the eighth of the inheritance, while the two daughters, they're entitled to 2/3. Both parents each entitled to a sixth. So if you add all these up, they need to add up to 27/27, but they add up to 27/24, which is 1 point something. So where do they get the extra money from to pay each one of them? So that's an example, and I can send you the surah to verify the numbers. Just let me find the ayah. See, it's hard for me to find things because I'm using my phone. I'm using my laptop.
Not gonna help with that. I'm sorry.
No, it's really easy to understand, but
Not
I
for me. I'm sorry.
I don't have the talent to explain.
And I don't have the talent to understand this one.
Do you have a calculator?
Like, it's not helpful to type down what you tell me, okay? Because, like, look, in your example, you deleted. You said
Yeah, because it's not.
1/8, but I don't see it in the words. So
No, it does say it in the words. It's just I need to find the whole I. Because
Oh man, you still fighting it? Wait, I'm gonna help you.
can you send it? Because I'm using my phone. I don't know how to use this shit.
John, help him.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna
please
help you.
do it.
سورة النساء. Whoop.
By the way, guys, can we quick jump? Maybe we can have more people. You're staying in the same
Yeah,
room
sure.
for a long time.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry to bother.
No, it's fine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Uh,
Oops, he was saying something. Probably he found the worst that they were talking about. Oops, you should send it again when they come.
Okay, I can explain the example now. Oh yeah, here.
Okay, let's see.
Let's read the ayat. Okay. Allah commands you regarding your children, the share of the male will be twice that of the female. One if you leave only two or more females, their share is 2/3 of the estate. Okay, so if you leave two or more females, their share each is 2/3. 2/3. Okay? So 2/3 plus 2/3. How much is that?
You lost me. Like, please do it
Oh,
with other people.
come on, man. Me, I will need even a calculator to do that. Wait.
Okay, so you have so the ayah says that if you leave two or more children, female children, daughters, they get 2/3 each. 2/3 of the inheritance. You get that?
Anyway, like I'm out. Okay, you guys can
Bro,
explain.
just try,
Wait,
try, try.
man.
No,
He does
no,
not want to understand it. He does not want to
Okay,
understand it.
no.
so one daughter, I'm gonna type it down. One daughter, 2/3. Second daughter, 2/3. Okay? 2/3 plus
Be
2/3.
right back.
Okay.
Come on, it is hard. Even me finds it's hard to understand it.
You see, and that's the problem. This is
He's not here, Nomad. He's not here.
let's maybe other people want to know. Okay. So now two are out of the way. We have one, two, three remaining. Okay, and then the wife, she gets 1/8 of the inheritance.
And people don't even know what you're talking about.
You know what? Fuck it, خلاص. I don't want to talk about. Okay, maybe someone else wants to speak. Hey, philosopher. Someone maybe wants. Hello, everybody.
That's just a little tedious, I think, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hello, guys.
I need a board to explain it.
Need what?
Yeah, I prefer like with just proving like these things with just easier, like it doesn't have to be so complicated, I guess maybe.
It's not even complicated. It's just hard to explain. And I'm not a
I mean, it's
math teacher.
complicated.
Bro, it's just fractions. It's addition of fractions. A second grader can do it.
I don't know about a second grader, maybe a third or fourth grader.
Same thing.
Do we have any believers here that want to pipe up and share their beliefs with us and convince us that the religion is true?
All of you are atheists?
No, there's probably some believers here. We don't know everybody on the call, but yeah, a lot of us are.
So, what's your answer about what if you chose the wrong God?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't choose the wrong God. 'Cause
What if I chose the wrong God? I was born like a Muslim, but after maybe 15 years, I left the religion.
Oh wow.
It was a long journey. Took a lot of shocks, but finally I became an atheist.
The message is spreading. So no believers?
I guess no believer.
Why is everybody leaving?
We need believers.
Any believers here?
I guess no. Maybe. Most of people I met on this platform, Muslims and Hindu.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the people we get questions that come in here, but they come from the YouTube chat. So, uh,
Actually, usually I pretended that Muslims to keep the conversation going because I'm here to
you
enhance
should
my.
have.
Yeah, I should have because I'm here to improve my English. So I don't want to take this
Well,
fucking.
maybe we can have a little back and forth then before what's his face comes back. Maybe you can tell me, what made you an atheist, and I'll push back. Maybe I can push back a little bit.
Uh, Actually, I'm trying to avoid this. As just I told you that I always trying to avoid this conversation. Take a long journey and don't want to talk about it. I thought
Okay, that's personal.
yeah, it's kind of personal. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
No worries.
reach to a point you don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Oh well, I guess maybe. Oh, so go ahead.
you are from the Munafiqeen, Mr. Abdul Hadi.
Exactly. I'm one of the munafiqeen.
You know that the Munafiqeen are in the deepest part of
Yeah,
hellfire.
I know exactly. Try to put it like you are a Muslim, a religious person, but deep in yourself you are an atheist. So yeah, it's me. I'm the munafiq. Sometimes I pray with my family, like a Muslim, but after that they know that I'm an atheist. But they didn't do anything because
Really?
my yeah, they didn't do anything because my family, we could say that, and open-minded. They accepted this like. They say you are free. You are no more young. To be honest, I'm 29 years old, so I can choose what I want.
You're lucky, man.
Yeah, here, especially in Iraq, I'm lucky to get this family.
Oh, is it Are the families pretty bad there?
Sorry.
Family's pretty bad there in Iraq. Are they very strict or conservative?
Yeah, they
Definitely.
will. Yeah, definitely, of course. Most of people here, they will not let you in their home if they know you are an atheist.
That's the
They will.
least that they can do. Kick you out of the house. I mean, most of
Yeah,
them maybe would kill you.
maybe. Yeah, could you exactly? Yeah, it happened actually. It happened here a lot.
I mean, especially in Iraq, it happens a lot.
Yeah, of
Families
course.
kill their own children because of stupid stuff like having sex and leaving the religion and stuff.
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
fucking stupid.
But how often does that happen? I mean, do you guys have any experience where you've had friends that have been killed by their family members or anything like that?
No, actually, to be honest, I don't have friends, close friend, got this, but there is a news, and we heard from this town happened there, happened here, so we know about this from news.
Okay, I
But,
see.
but
It,
personally,
it's
Do
it's
you think
not
it's kind of
very
like an
common.
extreme? It's a very
No,
extreme thing that happens.
no,
no,
it's
not
not.
that.
It's
Sorry, come on, sorry,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
go. It's not an extreme. It happens, but most of the time it gets hidden. But
Exactly, exactly,
sometimes it reaches the news, and it becomes a very big story. So everybody talks about it. But most of the time it's hidden. The government knows about it. The police knows about it. They write it down as an accident, as if nothing happened.
Definitely, that's what I
That's
want.
why nobody talks about it, and you don't notice it, but it actually happens.
Definitely, that's what I wanted to say. It happens from time to time, but most of them they are hidden. They hide this. They hid this.
The only ones you know about are the ones that reach the media.
So it seems you know a lot about Iraq. You are from Arabian country, right?
Correct.
Cool. I don't want to ask you about your country. Maybe you don't want to tell it, but it's okay. You are from Middle East. I will not ask you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Is it dangerous in your country too?
Not as much as Iraq, no.
Oh,
It's safe. Thanks to God.
thanks God. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice of him. But do we have any believers in here yet and share their beliefs with us?
Yeah, Mick is a believer.
Who's that? Who's that?
The guy who just joined, he's a believer.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But he was an atheist for a minute, then he's a believer again.
Michael's back?
Yeah. I don't know if he appreciates me divulging his little life story right there, but yeah.
Nick, will they are believer here or there is non-believer here?
They're looking for a believer to debate with.
Debate with what? Believe in what? It depends.
Well, it says God's existence subtopic. What if you chose the wrong God?
What the meaning of the wrong God, the creator of the universe, is the one like that's by logic supposed to be one.
Well, I mean, maybe like let's say I don't know.
Which one?
If you chose by
Which one?
Okay, guys, like you are talking about something related.
God or Zeus or pagan gods. Like, how do you know you're following the right one? I guess amongst those choices.
You know, the most of the people when they talk about God, they talk according to this kind of like philosophy. Like every culture have their own God. I didn't talk about this point. I talk from logic way. If this universe exists, there's someone make this universe exist. I'm right?
No.
Okay, that's from your perspective, but like from logic, every event's supposed to have someone to have to plan it.
Right, but the question is, how do you know that you have identified the correct one?
Exactly.
So we talk about someone create. So you are believe there's someone have a decision to create this universe.
How many someone?
If they are multi-gods, they will fight each other, so they will never create this atom. Like for example, like Big Bang, the Big Bang happening because of someone decide to have this Big Bang.
Hey Mike, that's a terrible logic. Humans fight, right?
Okay.
That's true, right? Humans fight, but still we can build things.
Okay, when they are fight, they are no buildings. They are just destroy.
But we humans can fight and we are fighting, but still we can come together and can create things.
Okay,
so if there are multiple gods, gods, yes, you're right. Maybe they might fight. Okay. By the way, that's also bad logic because you think gods are like humans. That's another mistake in your reasoning. But let's say you're right. Okay. That if there are many gods, they might fight. Even if they fight, that doesn't mean they cannot create a universe. The ones who do not fight.
We talk on one thing here: the universe itself, and the atom. For example, the builder of like the small thing in the universe, atom, you know, or string. It depends in the theory. Like in quantum physics, they say the string theory. According to the string theory, the universe is built by strings. So who decide to make this system?
Yeah,
And
many creators they decided.
many they are have a council and they are decide to create this system without any fighting.
Like maybe they had a fight. Yeah. So what?
So if they had a fight, they will never build this.
That's false because humans
What are you
fight.
fight about?
Because humans fight like imagine a big skyscraper.
Okay, if you have a company,
Imagine I'm gonna meet
the
you.
company is supposed to.
I'm gonna meet you. Imagine a skyscraper. I'm sure people had a fight while building the skyscraper because there are thousands of people who are working for the instruction, and I'm sure there had been a lot of fights, but still they created the skyscraper. So if there's a fight, that doesn't mean there's not going to be anything. That's a terrible logic.
Tension sometimes creates great creation.
Yeah, and the universe, as complex as it is, it doesn't look doesn't doesn't matter from which perspective you're looking at it. Doesn't look as if it was built by one sole designer with a purpose in mind, considering all the randomness in it.
I believe
Okay,
dark
are you
matter has
finished,
been
guys?
created by a moody god.
So can I talk now? And please don't mute me. I can stop and allow you to talk. I didn't interrupt you, and don't interrupt me. So, for this point, if we talk about there is a company, have a council, but suppose in the end they have a leader. They have a one leader of this council, right? If they are fight each other, they will never create or build anything.
False.
If they didn't have one leader in the end, they will fight. Anybody disagree with me?
I disagree.
I agree with you. I agree with you. So let's go with your example. There's one leader, and there are many engineers and many workers, but they're all humans, right?
Yeah.
So many humans created something, right? According to your example.
According to the leader, the manager,
Yeah, but
CEO.
listen me carefully. Many humans created something. So when you look at the something, what is the cause? The cause is many humans. So in your example, or according to your example, the universe must have a lot of creators with one leader, but the leader is not different than the engineers, the workers, whoever they are, or whatever you call God or not.
So
Yes,
what is
I
your
accept
evidence for this?
your example is my evidence.
My example to just justify this point only. There is
Oh.
supposed to have a one leader, and that's it.
Yeah, but we're
We
not.
talk about
We're
something
not
else
focused.
here. If
Yeah,
that's the
to
leader
be able to have
from the same
leader,
nature,
to be able to have a
Mhm.
leader, there must be many humans. Then you can have a leader. So, like it, if you want to have a one god leader, there must be other gods, and one god can be leader. I don't have a problem with that. But still, that proves that there are many gods and many creators.
that is another argument. By the way,
That's
I
not
just
another
used the
argument.
first
That's
one.
your example.
Okay, I just used the first one to just convince you there is supposed to be one decision maker in the end, right?
Okay,
Not
like
really.
I didn't have any problem with decision maker,
Okay,
but one god makes decisions.
that's another question. Yeah, that's another question.
Other gods make the design. Other gods create the universe. So what's
Okay,
the
that's
problem?
another question. Is the decision maker have like a council, or they are he create them, or they are just obey them? Why the if they are gods, like they have the same power
You
like him? Why
you
we will
you
obey them?
mentioned quantum physics earlier. In quantum physics, a something could exist in multiple states simultaneously and at
Yeah,
multiple points in time.
yeah.
So having multiple quote unquote gods existing and counseling, so to speak, and creating and existing in conflict is completely normal and theoretically plausible.
If they have the same power, why they need to obey the leader?
Nobody said obey, and nobody said the word leader. That's
So we
just
have
your
to.
assumption. You're applying a human model of coexistence to beings you're defining as gods, which by definition
No,
is a logical
I just
fallacy
need
since they're
to
above
convince
you.
you. Okay, I just need to convince you with this example. To create anything, you must have a decision maker, one decision
No,
maker, and that's it.
no, false,
You take it as a reference for another argument, and
false,
that's
Okay,
all.
false.
Baker. I'm sure you're a really intelligent person that can proceed this conversation by accepting his claim.
I'm not gonna accept the claim because it's false.
Okay,
That's up to you, and you
you
didn't have
can.
evidence that's false. You
You're
just
so
used the.
intelligent that
Okay.
you can still debunk him even if you accept his claim is true.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so Mick, we accept what you say. Yeah, there must be one decision maker. So you gave the
Okay.
company example. I accept. Okay. But in a company, there's not only one human. Okay. There are many humans. They do a lot of job. So one is a decision maker. The other one is like the others are designers. The others are creators.
Agree.
Right? Am I
Got
right?
your point.
So,
Right.
but they're all humans. Don't forget that. That's very important. They have nearly the same nature. Okay, only their job is different. So,
Why make
so,
them
so
obey the
no,
leader?
stop. Like, so according to your analogy, then there must be a lot of beings out there. Okay, one of them is the decision maker. The others are designers. The others are creators of this universe, according to your example. But I don't think this is your belief.
We didn't talk about belief now. We just have like I didn't talk about my own belief. We just like have
Okay,
this.
we
Yeah.
don't have to be ambiguous about your beliefs. Like I don't think you
Like I
believe
didn't mention
all
I am theist or atheist or believer or non-believer. We just have a, like a neutral this like discussion about this
No, it doesn't
matter.
work like that. Do you believe God?
No, no, it's right. You speak right.
Come again?
Yeah, you speak right.
Alex, you're not
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, you.
Alex, you're not clear.
What?
Your
are
mic
not
isn't clear.
Sorry?
Improve your signal, Alex.
No, it's not the signal, it's the mic. I muted you, Alex. Like seemingly you don't even understand what we are saying. But anyway, if you can understand us right now, you should know that you're not clear, okay? And I assume it's because of your mic.
It's a group business or what?
Okay, I still don't understand what you're saying.
On top of it, he sounds drunk.
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe he is, maybe not. But anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, only reason that I'm not going to allow you to talk here because of your mic quality, okay? That's the main reason right now. If you improve your mic quality, I might find other reasons not to talk, not to allow you to talk. But anyway. So, yeah, like Mike.
Yep.
Are you business?
Let's don't play. You're a Muslim, right?
Are you
I
business?
don't like to share personal stuff. Like I like to share like general ideas or talk about like general topics.
So, do you believe in many gods?
Also, like I don't talk about my own belief system. Like I just need to like discuss the idea itself.
Like
I am with the idea of
I don't know
there's a
that.
creator of universe. That's creator of the
How many?
universe. So
How many creators? How many creators?
That's good. That's good question. That's good question. I think, from my perspective, there is one have decision maker. If this one create the others to help him, this is another argument.
Like decision maker is.
Dude, I ask you, didn't mute me. Like you can ask me to stop.
I'll mute you. Okay. So you
So
are
that's
being.
unblind. I will quit. Unfortunately, yeah.
Bye bye. Take care. So decision maker doesn't mean creator. That's where he is. I think intentionally he's doing that. And that's so dishonest if he's doing that intentionally. Decision maker is not a creator. Okay. So
Actually, you should have asked him about He said someone created the universe. So you should have asked him. He said someone. It is a positive claim. He must give us the evidence. He said
You think he was
someone.
going to give?
He said someone created the universe, and you asked him which one. It's wrong. It's wrong.
He
Question.
believes one.
Yeah, I know he believes in one God, but he said one, so he must give us the evidence.
Yeah, he must.
Oh, Alex, your mic isn't clear and noisy.
What?
Okay.
And
You see, but the thing is,
you guys, all of you didn't ask him about this point. He
We
gave us
asked.
a positive. No. He gave us a positive claim, and no one asked him about the evidence. I don't know why.
Okay, like maybe we didn't focus that much.
you see,
No,
but the
I
thing
don't
is,
mean that.
with all these people, they join and they try to prove the existence of a god, but they never link that god to the god that they believe in and the characteristics linked to him. So I think maybe you should agree with him that a God exists for the sake of the argument, and then make him link that God to the God he actually believes in. For example, Allah. Allah is the God sitting on a chair with 8 angels under him, holding him from falling. So how can he link that God, that that thing that started the Big Bang, as they say, that they
Yeah,
believe in? I think
yeah,
that's what you should do.
I agree. You have your point, but if he couldn't, if he didn't manage to give us the evidence or prove the existence of God, so we can move to the next point.
But like, here's
Well,
the thing.
sometimes. Sorry, go ahead.
Very quick, OP. So I believe he was already trying to answer that question also automatically because he believes that to be able to have something, there must be creators. That's why he gave the company example, that decision maker, creators, right? And he thinks that that's the way that things exist. I think he was also trying to prove that. And yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
ask the question. You're
yeah,
right.
I got your point. I got your point.
But he already did it even unintentionally, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, OP,
Unfortunately.
go on. Sorry.
Unfortunately.
No, I don't know much to say. No, I was just going to say that sometimes in an argument, sometimes you have to kind of agree to something that they believe in and just grant it in order to just get the conversation moving. In some sort of circumstance, it just depends on your preference, I guess.
Method, you know that, OP. I accept
Yeah.
everything they say.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the other guy,
Yeah.
Abdul Hadi. Abdul Hadi.
Abdul Hadi. Yeah.
Abdul Had, that's what we do here. We accept their claims,
Yeah, I
and
got your point.
we
I
know
got your point.
that even when we accept what they say, that's not going to help them because we tried that many times. So Baker didn't want to accept, but I said, "But let's accept for the sake of argument because it's not helping. It's not helping. Maybe at that time they can see the problem because." Imagining a factory with directors, decision makers, like you automatically accept there are many causes behind the product, right?
Yeah, right. Agree with you.
Yeah, one decision maker. Let's suppose there's one boss. Okay. By the way, that's possible. We know that. But one boss means these at least one designer, mostly multiple designers, engineers, right? And many
Right.
other people, and they're also people, and the boss is also a person. Okay, they're not different things. So then you automatically create a system that the universe has multiple causes, and they're the same causes, but they have different jobs. One makes the decisions, the other is design, the other produce. That automatically disproves their religion. By the way, he didn't say that, but most likely he was a Muslim. And he said he believes in one God, but he twisted the word as decision maker.
Yeah, you have a point. You mean Baker, who has Carl Sagan as a right? Who put Carl Sagan as a photo?
Yeah.
Profile
Paul
photo.
Baker, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to hear his evidence about the existence of God. But you're doing well.
But the claim of them fighting together, I think it's actually stupid because
Really,
like, you think it's not?
it's very silly
Yeah,
objection.
because they shouldn't necessarily have characteristics of human beings. Humans fight and animals fight, but why would gods fight?
That's one thing. As I said, I can accept even that claim. Let's have fighting gods. But still, that doesn't mean there cannot be a universe. Because we have examples of fighting beings, which are humans, animals. But let's talk about humans. Humans, they fight. We fight a lot. But still, we can create things. If there are many gods, even if they fight, then we can assume that they might create something even if they fight like humans. Because you imagine them like humans fighting, right? We fight. Animals fight. Therefore, gods fight? No. But let's say yes, they're like humans. Then we should accept that also as even if we fight, we create things, then we can apply the same rule for gods. Even if gods fight, still they can make things.
Yeah, but they're not going to be fighting forever, you know. Maybe they come to an agreement to make something and then fight in between and finally
Yeah, there's
create
a
that thing.
or like maybe they can't destroy each other, like, or maybe they can't hurt each other because they're immaterial beings or something. They can only hurt each other's feelings.
Yeah.
It's just it's whatever. It's just such a ridiculous argument. It's
I have a theory. Maybe they came to the agreement to making the universe, and then they started fighting using volcanoes and earthquakes and
That's
all
good.
that. Maybe that's the explanation of that.
It's another point that I always make. I say that look at the universe. There are a lot of opposites, right? We see creation of things, stars, and we also see dead stars, right? Stars are exploding. We see black holes, right? So stars are shining, black holes are emitting, even I mean, sucking the light. So these are opposite things. And look at the planet. There are good things, bad things. There's hot, cold, right? Extremes, like opposite things. And there are things in the middle also. And to me, it seems like a fight. Humans are born and they die. Maybe there's another God who kills people. Maybe this is the fight. And even galaxies are colliding, right? Maybe one God didn't like the creation and he's messing around. So we have evidence for the fight even in this universe. If you think they would fight, yes, we have evidence for the fight. Maybe you indirectly prove multiple gods.
looks like somebody's presented some sort of
Yeah.
argument down here.
Logical argument. Either God exists or God does not exist. You have to choose whether to believe or not to believe. If you believe and God exists, you gain eternal. Oh, okay.
False. That's
If
not
you,
so crazy.
yeah. If you believe in God does not exist, you lose nothing significant. If you don't believe in God exists, you risk eternal loss and punishment. If you don't believe in God and God does not exist, you gain nothing significant. Okay, so choose which God are you talking about? There's 4,000 gods.
That's the topic of my stream today. What if you pick the wrong god? My question comes to you. You see the subtopic. What if you chose the wrong god?
Yeah, what if God what if God like didn't want irrational believers? Like maybe he wanted like maybe it was a test to see if people would become atheists and he just prefers atheists. And so he
Yeah.
punishes believers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you risk yourself by believing in a god?
Be on the safe side and don't believe in anything.
I guess MA was talking about Pascal's wager.
Yeah,
That's
Pascal's
what I
way.
said. Yeah. Yeah, we know that.
Probability. Why would the God that prefers atheists be less probable than the God that prefers believers?
Okay,
Stoic
MA,
believers.
MA, listen me carefully, MA. We have a lot of things to lose if you're right that if a God exists, okay? Because if we choose a God, we don't know which God is the right God. There are many gods out there, and we don't want to risk by choosing one of them because we don't want to offend other gods or we don't want to offend the real God. Let's suppose we became Muslims, okay, today, and we find out that when we die, we learn that it's the false God. What if the real God is so angry at Muslims? And you can calculate there are many gods, right? So we can lose a lot of things. That's false. You're saying that you have nothing significant to lose. That's false. We can lose a lot of things if we pick the wrong God. How can you be sure that you pick the right God? What if you chose the wrong God? Why you risk yourself? You can lose a lot of things. At least as an atheist, we can say that, hey, okay, God, seemingly you know a lot of things about us. If that's the case, you must know that we didn't see good evidence for your existence. Yeah, we have seen a lot of religions, but they had different gods, and none of them was so clear for us to think that that's a real God because it was all about what people said, what people taught, and they were really old books. And I don't think it's logical to believe in such an old book. And if the God is reasonable, I think like we are in a good position. Even if the God is good and fair, he can say, "Okay, yeah, you're right." Like I was watching, I was busy. I was watching, yeah, and there had been a lot of problems. I was busy, that's why I couldn't interfere. And you're right. Maybe we will save ourselves. Maybe you will be fucked up because you just believed in a religion, believed in a God without good evidence.
Yeah. So, who do you think God is going to be more disappointed by? Someone who believed in a false God, or someone who said, "I'm not going to choose anything because I don't have any evidence of any one of those existing. So I'm just going to stay on the safe side." Who do you think God is going to be more disappointed by, if He exists? So you have 4,200 choices, and none of them have any evidence backing up that their claims. So you said, "I'm not going to choose anything. I'm going to stay on the safe side." God is all knowing. He's gonna see. He's gonna know that you didn't have any real choices with evidence. So he's gonna forgive you. But if you chose a false God without any evidence, of course he's gonna be disappointed. He said, "You're praying to this non-existent thing, and you're disobeying me. Then of course I'm gonna put you in hellfire." Don't you think that's more logical?
But let me fix like something. So, like, we don't know, right? We don't know whether God exists or not. If God exists, we don't know which God exists. Maybe there is a God who is not logical. Maybe who is so narcissistic. Maybe he will like the people who worship him without questioning. So that's also one option, right? Yeah, but if that's the thing, if that's reality, yeah, we are fucked up.
But everybody else is also fucked up.
No, not everybody. Like
Except that religion.
like yeah, that religion, like the followers of that religion, they will be saved probably, but the rest of them, yeah, they're in a bad situation. But again, like I don't think no one is more advantageous here because we don't know whether any God exists or not. If God exists, we don't know which God exists. We don't know how many gods exist. We don't know. So that's why you can't say, "Oh, this is more probable." You can't say that.
And I don't think God's gonna play a guessing game with humans. Why would you create someone?
These are questions, not claims. I mean, not arguments.
Yeah, but I mean the arguments. They're just talk. At the end of the day, there's nothing backing them up. It's you're basically talking about nothing. That's what I see at least. You're talking about these supernatural things that you've never seen, and the probability of them existing, and the probability of them being narcissistic, and being fair. You never know if any of this exists, and it's all talk at the end of the day. You never know if any of this exists.
Okay. I think I'm gonna leave very soon. So
Yeah, same here.
I should check the chat box right now. Oh, we didn't have a lot of people today. Okay, that will be so easy. Okay, and today's winner is the Big Nick. Thank you, Big Nick, for being here.
How many watchers?
Not many, not many. And the second is Phantom X 11. Thanks for being here, Phantom. And the third is Space Pirate. Thanks for being here, Space Pirate. Justin was here. Thanks, man. Scamchan, thank you again for the songs and for being here also. OP, thanks so much, OP. I appreciate your existence. Anarchist was here. Thank you so much. And VibeCon. Thank you, man. And Dosek.
Could you please share your YouTube channel? I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find. Okay, I will do that. Okay. Tosek, thanks for being here. And James was here. Thank you so much, James. Okaxi was here and maybe still here. Thank you so much. Svigato was here at the beginning of the stream. Thanks for being here. And Nomad, thanks for joining. And
Thank you.
John was here. Also, thank you, John. If I forgot someone else.
I got it. I got it.
You think someone that knows me personally would ever watch these videos? Or find these videos?
I didn't understand.
Yeah, they would have to watch hours and hours of these videos to find you. Like it would have to be like, because this video's been going on for like 4 hours.
Yeah, because if someone sees me and identifies me, I'm gonna be dead.
Be careful, but I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I don't care, honestly.
Yeah, I would like to see that dude debate that other guy that was in here earlier.
Which guy?
Yeah, he would have talked about scientific miracles in the Quran, which are non-existent. But I mean, even if they existed, they would mean
Muslim
nothing
spider.
except that little Muslim spider.
He won't debate us if the stream is on. He'll only do it if the stream's off.
Who's that guy again?
His name's Little Muslim Spider. If you scroll up, you'll see it. And he said,
he was here. He could have.
Yeah, but he'll only. Yeah. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream so he could find a chance. At least I could spare 15 minutes of the stream.
He says, I'm willing to debate, I guess. Willing to debate, but I guess he doesn't want to be streamed. I don't know.
I'll stop the stream. Like, are you texting him?
No, no, I'm not. I'm just looking in the chat. I don't follow him or anything like that.
Okay. Anyway.
You should say that you're not streaming it and then stream it on your second channel instead. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I texted him. Let's see if he replies.
Okay. I can wait. But anyway, like, I'm gonna end the stream right now. Here's the link, guys. I don't know how long we can proceed in the room. But probably I'm gonna leave very soon. So thanks again for all the people who was here today. I hope I can have time tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it also seems like you're making clips now. I noticed you made a couple of clips today.
Oh, it's going terrible, man. LPW user terrible, so I don't know. Like,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I guess you missed F letter in your title, your stream.
Let me check.
What you said? What are you choose?
What if? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate
it. I appreciate it.
What you do wrong?
Okay.
What if I chose the right? Okay.
Not if you choose. Yeah.
I see. What if you choose? What
Yeah.
if you chose? What if you chose? Oh, what if you chose the wrong? I guess that could make sense still.
Yeah, he isn't responding.
Then it's okay. So, God bless you, Christians. Okay. God should bless all people. Abraham, what do you think? There shouldn't be kids dying of hunger, diseases, or cancer. No one should die like that. So God should bless everyone on this planet.
Yes, Jesus, bless this planet.
That's how He blesses.
It was a pleasure talking to you guys.
God bless you.
He should stop blessing if that's how He blesses people. You're Muslim between. We could never guess that if you didn't tell us, MA.
Oh, he said I'm Muslim, by the way.
Yeah, about a mile away.
Anyway, I'm ending the stream. Thanks again for all people. See you next time.